Another big night, another big night, another big night. Let's get after it, let's get after it, let's get after it. So what we have here, this is actually just a regular iron mine gripper. Those of you that, I don't know, have been with the channel a while, you probably know that already. So take a look. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? These are some pretty dirty grippers. Let's get after it. Gotta clean them up. Hank's Outdoor is back. Well done, Zion. What is up? What is up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the likes. Very cool. Got the crew started early. Yeah, man. Let me talk some very specific stuff. Hey, Ben, before a lot of folks get in here. Hey, Ben. Hey, thanks for the likes, gang. I know we've been doing a lot of these lives at night after our serious training, but the amount of people that jump on, subscribe, and get into it, I just need to keep doing that to grow the channel. So we still vary what we do. For example, tonight, we're going to talk about the different brands of grippers, what sets them apart. Hey, thanks, Ben. Thanks for being here. We're going to measure some springs. So like this spring is 5.75. That's on the trainer. It's actually a pretty narrow spring. So if you were to jump up, for example, to like a Canon PowerWorks, watch what happens then. It gets significantly harder. Right now we're at 7. So we're gonna get into those specifics, but yeah, we'll keep doing some of these streams later in the evening just to keep driving up the content, get after it. But the thing I'm excited about is that tomorrow is Hardcore Grip Day. You guys know what that means. Oh, sorry, let me introduce the riddle. If you look in the back, the law of the lever, nice, it says, what has branches but no fruit or leaves? What has branches but no fruit or leaves? Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big grip day. We're going to do some inch dumbbell work. We're going to try the nickel pinch. We're going to try to set the world record on that. I don't know that we'll get it. Can you believe the nickel pinch? Look at this just real quick, gang. Look at this. Thanks, Ben. Look at this. This is the nickel pinch. You see that, right? It's like the size of a nickel, but unfortunately, it's only part of a nickel. You have to put your finger on like this. Zion, yes! Keep them coming. Keep the answers coming like this, and you have to pick it up. So we're going to do this on the channel tomorrow live. The world record on this is only 23. It's only 23.5 pounds. That's the world record. So that tells me that this thing must be a hell of a lot harder than what meets the eye. I'm actually excited to give a go at it. We've got one answer to the riddle. Hey, thanks for the likes. The evening stream, I don't know. I think the people are just more aggressive with the likes. Yes, Hank. That's a very good answer too, man. The outdoors. We got Hank the outdoors. He's saying family tree. Really what we're asking is, what has branches but no fruit or leaves? Only, hi, how are you? Jeff, that's awesome. Joseph, it's 23.5. I kid you not. That is the world record on the nickel pinch. That's pretty nuts, right? Brian, family, how are you tonight? Familia, la familia. Here we go. You were here last night, CM Shadow. You held it down. I remember. People that are here and super vocal, I pretty much always remember them. Lane Hunt, hi, thanks for being here. Maria Garcia, de donde ere? Let's do this. Let's bang out some reps. So we actually have some unique rep. If you look back here, we've got some of these grippers on the channel tonight. Yeah, tell us. What do you got to say? Colt, yes, thanks for being here, Colt. Love it. Thank you. Oh, I should say this. If we crack 2,700 subs for the channel tonight, we're giving away hand grippers. I'll pay the shipping. I hope you live locally. I hope you live down the street. But even if you're over in Norway, I will send you that gripper. I will pay the shipping. That's what we do. Colt, thanks for being here. Joseph. So look at these. These are pretty cool hand grippers. These are actually kids that are, math is -2. Okay. We're letting the answers come in. 13 likes is a lot considering we've only been here a couple minutes. Look at this. Well, the company that makes it calls it the nickel pinch. So we're just kind of going with the name that they say, if that makes sense. And then we've got the originals. We've got the Captain of Crush. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Colt, I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gavin, how are you, Gavin? Nice to see you. Miss Busy, thanks. The female voice is strong in the chat tonight. Very nice. All right, what do you got to say? 16 likes is sick. Thank you so much for all the likes. It's super cool. I mean that. So watch this. Let me bang this out. 1 and 2 and 3. E Menende es como así. Mira, Captain of Crush. What we're doing tonight. Oh, Heidi, thanks for being here. Ghost, thank you so much for being here. Cal Ford, thanks for being here. Bank is a good answer. There's a couple more answers. Let's try to get a couple more answers. So for example, it says what has branches but no fruit or no leaves. So what the heck could that be? There are multiple answers. 20 likes, so cool. Thanks, gang. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Tomorrow on the channel, don't forget, we are, yes, Chip Chaser. Yes, 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 that's exactly right. Don't forget on the channel tomorrow, a stick, zero fella, has branches, no fruit. Yeah, I'd give you a stick, thanks. Miss Busy 67, hey, how are you? The channel tomorrow is massive, massive. Justin J. Bamboon, are you Justin Jefferson? We're gonna do a lot of grippers. We're gonna do the inch dumbbells tomorrow. We're for sure doing some inch dumbbells. We'll clean and press some inch dumbbells. It's grip day, it's crazy. Honestly, if the weather's nice enough, Elliot, thanks for being here. Jasmine, hi, thanks you. Heidi Menendez, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Because here's the thing, if we get enough subscribers tonight, we're just going to start giving away hand grippers. This is the Bone Crusher 150, and I'll pay the shipping to get it to you. But we got to get a certain amount. It's a chat unlock. The chat can unlock. That's up to you guys. Yeah, we're going to hit this. The world record on this is only 23 and a half pounds. It goes like this. Like that, like that. So you wedge your back finger in. You got to crush the thumb over the top. And then from this position, you're going to hook this up. This is what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, you did? Thanks. Thanks, ball flip. You attach it, the carabiner goes away, so you go like this, up, 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 up. I will aid. Okay, Jasmine, up, 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 up. So we're gonna do a lot of that tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. Can I get one of those for answering the question? No, we can't give them away for answering questions. Now watch this. This says CPW. These come from Canon PowerWorks. Oh, River, that's the one I was waiting for. I was waiting for someone to say it. Hey, thanks for, oh, Jasmine, you subbed? Thanks so much. Menendez, you subbed? Thanks so much. Check it out. Here's the other thing we can do. We can turn this on. Take a look, everybody. Let's zero this out. I want to show you something. This may not seem like a big deal, but if you take this gripper here, this is the guide, and we measure it. Look at the number we get. Chat, tell me if you see this. Chat, can you see that number? It's a little hazy on my side. God, I hope you can see it. So it's what, 5.2, 5.2, something like that? Now that's just the guide. This is a pretty easy gripper. This one comes in right here. Yeah, Winnipeg's the real deal. It's not so hard, 30 pounds of pressure, but let's see what happens. Oh, Angel, yeah, you sub. Hey, Angel Cobain Parfit, thanks for subbing. That's very, very cool. And TJ, you're always welcome back. Now, if you go to this one, so look at that. This is Colt. I like where your head's at. This is what's super interesting. This one was about 2/10 harder on the spring, so the spring is actually wider. Now, the naked eye probably can't see that. The naked eye can't see that. But this one is 2/10 wider, the spring. But here's what that means in all actuality. This one takes about 45 pounds of pressure to close. So where I can pick this one up, go left hand. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do them. Let's give them what they want. Let's just do 5. Come on, come on, go. 1. Go, 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 go. And 2. Go, 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 go. And 3. Go, go, go. And 4. And 5. Yes, 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 yes. Elliot, I'm loving all your answers right. Jasmine, wow, I love that. Thanks for the weird emoji things. It looks like some object coming out of a... Oh, Kim called me out on it. All right. She is right. Kim Summers, thanks. I swear you've been here before. If you ever see me do something the wrong way, will you please let me know? My goal is to do things the right way. So the gripper I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to clean. Colt, well done. It's a GHP. Rhonda Rice, thanks for being here, Rhonda. I hope you like what you're seeing, but listen to the noise. So I'm going to bring the table closer. Watch this. Sarah, nice. Thanks, Sarah. Whoa, thanks for sending. You sent 100? Nice, man. So we're still new to this stuff. We're trying to figure out, like, apparently the things those cool emojis cost money. I didn't realize that at first. So now that I know people send them, it's like, holy crap, thanks. Hey, Rhonda. So this is a GHP. The way you know that you're using a GHP gripper, there's a lot of ways. First, Elliot, it sounds great, brother. We do this in the streams a couple times a night. It'll tell you on the bottom. This is first generation as too. But look at this. Isn't this cool? Tell me if you think this is cool. See how there's one line here? That means it goes here. And you see these, it does sound good. Oh, 520 Beauty. Yeah, thanks for being here. Rhonda Rice, hello, hello. Hey, sub and like it. If we get enough subs, we're giving away some of these grippers tonight. But this handle has 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it signals that your fingers actually go on that side. It's to distinguish, right, which one goes in your palm and which one doesn't. Here's something that not a lot of people know. Let's try to demo this. I've never demoed this live. I don't actually know how it's going to go. Jasmine, Billy, Rhonda. So watch this. Let's try. I've never done this live. Let's try it. So this handle is 19.47 thick. This handle is actually thicker. The one with one line is actually thicker. That's all right. See ya, CM. And go like this. See, I told you. This side, so look at this. Yeah, I'll say your name. If people take the time to comment, so if you take the time to comment, if you take the time to sub and all those things, yeah, I'm going to say who you are. I appreciate the help. So example, we've got Carson Ashcraft. Very cool that you're here. And Flower, you're here. That's amazing. This handle is actually thicker. The reason why this handle is thicker is because it gives you just a little bit more bite in the hand. So that's one thing I like about this. Watch. Wombat Kid, hi. Hey, Wombat Kid. Wombat Kid, how'd you find the channel tonight? I'm just curious. Lyra the Juster, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Wow, that's a sick name. Lyra, maybe it's Lyra, but a Jester's a sick name. So I appreciate Elliot being here because he's saying this. He's saying the answer to what has branches but no fruit or leaves. You're right. It could be a bank, a government, a river. You know what else somebody said that I actually thought was pretty clever? Somebody said a family tree. Would a family tree work? What are your thoughts? Do we accept family tree? Oh, GPC. GP Crane. Hey, man, how you doing? Oh, Kalyan Nightstar. Hi, everybody. Oh, okay, you were scrolling lives. All right. The fact that you took the time to say hi is super sick. I'm actually doing really well. So listen to this. My wife is full Dominican. And it's Dominican Independence Day, so we had a little party. Hey, Sirius, how are you? Thanks for being here. Watermelon. Okay, family tree doesn't count. Listen to what Watermelon Plum said. He's right. Unfortunately, we can't count family tree. Lyra. Kimberly Dawson in the chat. Nice. Lungs have branches. So does that mean we don't accept that? Should we not accept that? So I'm going over right here. Let me do this. First, this is what we should be doing. This is a hand gripper. Yeah, it's a nice little channel. It's cool. I like our little channel. Like that. We're using the guide, and we're going to do some reps. So watch. I'll do 10 reps for you. Thanks for asking what we're doing. 1, 2. We're using this hand gripper, and we're training. We compete in grip contest, and I'm going to show you something after I do just a couple more reps. I pass this metal block through to demonstrate. So watch. Doesn't fit my hand. You can see that, right? So I have to use this other hand to pull the finger in. But in a grip contest, you can do that. You just have to show the judge that, look, hey, you guys, thanks for all the funky emojis, all those things are so appreciated. We use this to show that the handles were never brought in too close. It's a minimum distance thing. So what we're doing tonight, we're doing a little hand gripping. We're cleaning our grippers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chill guy. Thank you so much. Jack, you're in the mix. We appreciate it. Hunter Golf is here. Thank you so much. So we're just warming up, and we're cleaning our grippers too. We're going to measure some in a little bit. I want to go over some specifics though. So this is one of the easiest grippers you can get. Well, lie. This is the easiest gripper known to man. It's a child's gripper. There's a set of 5 grippers. This is the first one. This is green. This takes 7 pounds of pressure. I am a cell. Funny you mentioned that. We've got this one. It comes in blue. This one's a little harder. I give these all the time. McFlame, I actually am. McFly Adam. I'm a professional gripper in some ways. SpongeBob reference? God, we'll take that. We'll take that to the bank. So I give these to my nieces and nephew when they're over, and they absolutely love them. So this one here, even though it's for a kid, is actually, hey, Adrian Camps, hi, is actually harder than this one. So this one's for adults. It's the guide. Hey, come in here. There we are, the guide. This one for kids is actually harder. So none of my nieces and nephews can close that, which I guess isn't a huge surprise if you think about it. Oh, there we go. Fishing Extras. Yeah, you're here. We appreciate that. King's here. Truzy's here. NH Studios. Mason Heilig. These, there's about $25.95. You can get them right on Amazon. Look for the Captain of Crush. The Captain of Crush is a high-quality gripper. We have some other high-quality ones I'll go over. Rachel Young. Yeah, Rachel Young. The Ghostface Killers here? Nice. Adrian Camps. How do you know what my weight grips are if they don't say? Tell me more about them. I bet I can tell you what it is. Richard, look, Richard, you're crushing it. Richard, you're crushing it. That is probably the best answer. You know what I mean? Hey, I'll say this. Dude, how do you have a party today and then are live? Shouldn't you be attending the party? Oh, the party was much earlier. They're children's parties. A lot of kids there, so they were they were done a while ago. That's okay. Hey guys, if we end up getting enough subs, 2,700 subs, we're gonna give away some hand grippers to one lucky person. The way that'll work is we get the amount of subs, I ask a riddle. Whoever can, Pablo Mendoza, whoever can answer the riddle fastest, and we'll know because you'll type the answer in the chat, we'll get the gripper. Gracias. Have a good night. Igualmente, besame. Hey, Rhonda. Chat's just flying. And when the chat's moving fast, it's really hard to respond to everybody sometimes. So again, we said this is the GHP. This brand no longer exists. Tree Choppa. That's great, Tree Choppa. Good answer. They have the sharpest knurling in the business. Knurling is this. So listen, this is knurling. I can demonstrate it this way too. Listen. Gang, the likes, the subs are coming in strong. Thank you. It has the sharpest knurling, which is great. The problem is if you look at my hand, the sharp knurling chews up the calluses. Whoa, Watermelon Plub actually knows some of this stuff. Yes. So that's the JHP. So then let's use this one. Let's use this one. This is just a regular Iron Mind. And we're going to use, Black Pasquin from UFC. Yeah, I don't know what those are. They're not, yeah, they're all right. Like this. This is an Iron Mind. Trino, you only use Iron Mind products. Okay, brother, I got you. There is another company that's actually pretty good. They don't do grippers, but if you need some like plate-loaded grip machines, or if you want to strengthen your thumb, Gorilla Strength Equipment sells these, the nickel pinch. You could go to Gorilla Strength and they send these to you. If you buy anything at Gorilla Strength, they send you this for free. It's pretty sick. Hi there, Zeke Kings. You just have to, on Gorilla Strength, if you use the code BMW, they'll give you that for free. You know what I'm saying? That's my promo code. So the Captain of Crush are the second most popular grippers in the world. Not everybody knows that. The most popular grippers in the world look just like this. This is actually a bone crusher, but the bone crusher is built on the Heavy Grips chassis. A Heavy Grip hand gripper is a brand. They style it just like that. They put the pounds, the 150, and their name on there. That's the most popular hand gripper. It's not quite the highest quality hand gripper. The highest quality hand gripper out right now is probably this from Canon PowerWorks, the standard line. We'll talk about this in a second. They also set theirs different. So Iron Mind, they glue their handles in there. They set glue and they jam the handles up the leg. Yeah, that sounds bad. This one, they put the handles in and they use that. See how you can see through there? If you look close, chat, you should be able, well, maybe we'll get it tonight. If you look through, you can usually see, there it is. They use set pins, so they put them in like that. You know what I mean? This is supposed to help hand strength, and it actually does help hand strength, if I'm being honest. We use them a lot on the channel. Hey, don't miss tomorrow. Tomorrow, just like every Saturday, we go nuts with the hand grippers. We're going to use some inch dumbbells, and yes, we'll be trying to break the world record on the nickel pinch. The world record on this is only 23.5 pounds. My personal best is a little over 18, but I've been saving up my grip. I think I've got a shot at maybe getting 20. If I get lucky, maybe we can go harder. Hey, Rhonda, how's it going? Go like this, clean it up. We're getting all the chalk out of there. Now we're going to do a measurement in 1 second. Some people say this sounds good. I guess I kind of like it. Hey, Aiden Noel, hi. Thanks for being here. Very cool. So we clean it up. Once it's cleaned up, see, this is the sport. We're actually using the sport. Oh, you sub, Mason? Mason, thanks for subscribing. When you're a small channel like me and people take and subscribe, it's really sick, and I appreciate that. Thanks, brother. 1, come on, let's do it. Let's show these grippers. and 2. And 3. Come on. Go, 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 go. Hey, NM, sorry about that. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. Bang. Got it. So we drop over here. Oh, Roger Elliott, you subbed the channel? Very nice. Thank you so much. That's very cool. Most people seem to think that the noise is pretty comforting. 1. It also makes this noise. This is our set block. Watch. I'll do 10 reps. 10 reps. Ready, and 1 and 2. Come on. 3. Go, 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 go. 4. Come on. 4. Go, go, go. 5. Come on. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go the left hand. Now this is only the guide. This is 30 pounds of pressure. Francis Pierce, thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time to say hi. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I'm doing good. Joseph Bender, I'm doing great. That's very nice that you asked. Thanks. Braden Joseph, that's nice you're here, brother. Thanks for swinging by, Joseph. Oh, Rhonda, you ended up subbing? Rhonda Rice, thanks. You've been blowing up the chat tonight. Thanks. Oh, look who else. T. Shanola Helpanane, WW5D. I appreciate people subbing. We've also got a crazy amount of likes for this channel already. We got Holy Wooting. Hi. Aiden took and subbed. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you. You know Aiden's in the chat because we've got the good chats. So Aiden just did this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Mason, I appreciate you taking the time to exhaust pipe 1 second. I can show you how. Mason, I appreciate you taking the time to sub and being here tonight. You're probably busy. You probably got a lot of things going on. You might not even be from America. You might be a totally different time zone. You still made it happen. Bello TV, Bella. So this is how we close a hand gripper. Let's use a different hand gripper. Let's use this gold colored one. See that? I actually like how the gold picks up. Oh, more clapping hands? All right. I'm into the clapping hands. So we just got monetized. So a lot of these things I've actually never seen before. So, hey, we're 10:45. We're St. Paul, Minnesota. But I swear to God, I could do this all night. So this is what you do. You want to... Enzo Rivals. Hi, how are you? Pikachu Bald. I'm great. I'm doing really good. So you put it in your hand. Watch what I do. I put this here. I use my thumb. Jamie's back. I block the bottom of the gripper. And then I reel it in to a comfortable position. And then at this point, I go like this. 1, 2. Will, it's 10:45 here, Will Hall, it's 10:45 here. Thanks for asking. Thanks for the flowers, Baird. And you pass it through. Just pass it through. The reason why we use this block, check it out. Here's why we use this block. Where is it where you are, brother? Today you're 10. Happy birthday to you. We use this block to demonstrate that the handles are a minimum distance apart. You see this? Oh, wow. I've never received that. I've never received $10 before. This is a super chat, right? Is that what this is? That's Mr. Andre. Thank you so much. Never had a 10 banger before. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Now we're going to do the right hand. We're doing the Mr. Andre set. So watch me do the Mr. Andre set. We take this. It's the COC. It's the guide. We put it in our hand. And then we say 1, 2, come on, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Got it. It's the same, just thought it was morning over there. No, not yet. Oh, Watermelon Plum, you're living in 11:45. Nice, at East Coast time. 1, Blaze Fisherman. Hey, man, thanks for being here. Very cool. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Oh, Mushroom, man. Thanks for saying hi. Look at this cool stuff. We've got, what's that? It's a guy eating his fingernails and a trophy. Oh, you just had to grab something. That's more than okay. Hey, you know what we should do? Take and watch this. The prism. I'll give you an example and talk you through the prism in 1 second. But I tell you what, I really appreciate you, Light 27K, asking. Cleaning our hand gripper. We pass the hand, so I'll just show you real quick. I like when people ask questions, so I better answer them. We go like this. We put the hand gripper in our hand. You see how, hey Chaz, Burning Goated, I'm gonna demonstrate how to close a hand gripper. So you see how it doesn't fit my hand right now? I'm allowed to. I compete in grip contests. I rented out the Mall of America's rented out. It's going to come June 14th. Come to the Mall of America. We're having a huge grip contest. We go like this. We bring it in. We wrap all our fingers. Now, you're allowed to do that so you can properly get your hand in there, but you have to pass this prism through to demonstrate that you didn't bring the handles too close. Bang. Boom, boom. So here we go. We'll do the Mr. Andre set in the left hand. Up, 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 up. Come on, go, go, go. 5 reps. And 1. And 2. And 3. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 4. Got it, got it, got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 5. Up. Oh, am I really, Jazz? Well, that's cool. I'm glad I could do that for you. All the grip bows are in one place. You know where they're going to be? Tomorrow, they're going to be a lot. We have a lot of good grip bros here tomorrow. We're doing Saturdays. We grip and we go pretty dang hard. Georgie Kittle, hi. Ja, hi. Light, hi. Jay Casey, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm going to do a live measurement. That's how you'll know the block in 1 second. Hey, guys, I'll say this. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, sub, and like it. If this is interesting. If it's not, don't do it. Yeah, me too, Jay. Because if we get to 2,700 subs for the channel tonight, I'm giving away hand grippers. I'm paying the shipping. I'm giving them away. I don't need all this. You know what I'm saying? Gonna clean. Yeah, I'm gonna measure that block in 1 second. There are certifications. Thanks, Chevy, for the comment. The white powder is chalk. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Adam? I think you mentioned this before. I really should be using baking powder. This is just water. I mean to look into detergents, though. I should get a detergent at some point. Hey, Mr. Andre, I don't know if you're still here. That was a very, very cool super chat. Like I said, we're newly monetized. We don't really get those around here. Thanks for taking the time, brother. Thanks. Project Vest, scroll past your live days ago. You've been watching the same gripper every time. Yes and no. Yes and no. So hang on. I'll get back to that in 1 second. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, wabba baba. Why am I doing a toothbrush? A toothbrush does a very good job of getting into the... So look, see how intricate that is? It does a good job of getting in there. Well, we use our grippers a lot, so they do get dirty. But to be honest, sometimes I put extra chalk on because a lot of what I try to do on the channel, I try to go ahead and demonstrate certain things. So if I put more chalk on when I go live at night, it shows the best way to take it out. So look at this. This is water. That's chalk. When you brush on it, see that foam? It's like a, well, it's like a foam. I don't know what to say. My God, what a poor host. Hey, hit me up with some of these answers. Look, what has branches but no fruit or leaves? You guys, help me out. What has branches but no fruit or leaves? I know somebody here knows what I'm talking about. I know somebody's got answers to that. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking what my day. Oh, Michael K. How are you? Thanks for being here. Hey, Will Hall. We'll see you again. I appreciate, buddy. Hey, Michael. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I love the sound. Yes. Junior Buds. Yes. Yes. Oh, J. Rhodes PZ. That is the right answer. That for sure is the right answer. There's multiple right answers. We've had somebody say government. I like it. I like that. I absolutely love the bank one. Glad you're good, brother. Autumn. Autumn's in the chat. Autumn says tree. Let me demonstrate something quick. A moment ago, we had a subscriber ask a question. They said, how thick? Oh man, there goes a fire truck. That's too bad. Therian girl. Hi. Yeah, I like cleaning my grippers. I'm a sub before I go so I can watch the next live stream. Yeah, brother, do it. Thank you so much. Turn on the notifications. That'd be great. Husaino. Hi. Whoa. Wabadad, you subbed? Thanks, brother. Thanks. So watch this. We're going to do a quick demo close of this gripper. This gripper takes 60 pounds of pressure to touch those. I do remember you were on a couple nights ago. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to turn it on. This tells us how thick the spring is. And that is a huge... Oh, you subbed? Thanks, Husano. Thanks. So watch. Let's measure it down. Let's see how thick the spring is. So if you have a hand gripper and the spring is 5.85, thanks for all the likes. You guys are killing it. Logan Holman, hi. 5.8. So if you have a gripper that has that size spring, I can guarantee this. You're going to be looking at a closing pressure a little under, a little over 60. Logan, thanks for being here. Logan, I'm doing great. I really appreciate you being here. I know there's a lot of things going on the weekend. You could be doing a lot of different things. So here, this is for Logan. Thanks for taking the time. I'm going to do 3 quick demo closes. Look at this. Oh, you subbed yesterday, Mushroom? Thanks. I bring it in. Come on, go, 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 go. Before I shut it, I got to go. I got to go. 1. Go, 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 go. 2. Go, 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 go. 3. Boom, got him. That's how we do it. We use that. Now, somebody asked earlier, hey, how thick is the prism? And honestly, I've never heard it called a prism, but I really like it. So we call it 20 this way. If you can see it, hey, can somebody let me know? Can you see that just fine? I'm kind of seeing it. 19.87. So we call it 20 centimeters. But if you go the other way, because some contests say, hey, this is a good question. What makes a fire truck fly? I don't know, Adam, what does it? Can you give us a clue? Bring this together. Yeah. Oh, isn't that funny? So it's slightly over 30 this way, but this way we went like this. This way we went like this, and it was 20. So that's what we do. We're measuring these things up. Hey, Gus. Gus, holy crap. Gus, are you somebody who knows something? Logan, hey, Logan, thanks for subscribing, brother. That's super sick. I appreciate it. Hey, Gus, quick question. Do you know things about tolerances? Because I have a question if you do. I have an actual serious question if you do. Oh, man, thanks for sending the 100. That's very cool. We're new around here to monetization. We've been at it a little over a week with that. So getting stuff like that, we're still in the super excited phase. Watch this, watch this, watch this. No, I agree. I agree it does. What do you do? Do you work with tolerances in like a trade or something? Or you just know stuff? Wow, that's really cool. I've never seen the weird cool green thumb. That's sick, brother. Thanks for sending. Oh, Griff, you subbed? Thanks for subbing, man. Very cool. Thanks. Bang it out here. Then we're going to talk about another gripper. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9 and 10. The other thing you can do, Shark Legend. Hi, Shark Legend. Thanks for being here. Some people like to close. Hey, you sent me 100. Thanks, Ray. Hey, thanks. Some people like closing them this way. I'm not. Hey, Michael. I'm not a huge fan of doing this. It's still an okay way to shut a gripper. I just prefer the traditional. So I like going like this. But here's what I want to do now. 1, 2, 3. I want to clean another hand gripper. We've got some other ones here that are a bit dirty. So we bring our water. You've got a dang big parrot, my friend. Yeah, Ja, sometimes. Oh, Ja, thanks for saying that. This is the Ja explanation now. We'll name it after him. When I use this gripper, beautiful as it is, and I think it actually is. Look at that green. Isn't that nice? It's super, super sharp, and it really digs into my hand. So it actually does kind of hurt using this gripper. But here's the problem. Let me do a demo. This is the... Oh, Hage Water. You've been doing the same thing? Nice, man. I'm glad you do that. Here's the problem with a sharp hand gripper. Ready? Listen to what happens here, please. Please listen. It'll be tough, but try to hear what happens. Here we go. So I shut it. Listen. I'll do it one more time. Shut it. The noise. Oh, Alan Cox. Alan Cox, 5739. Yes, brother. That's right. Thanks for nailing that answer. That noise you heard when I let go, that's the gripper opening explosively. And it's literally the sharp knurling making a noise and scratching my hands. See? So from that, I start getting some pretty bad calluses on the old hands. Now, I'm okay with that. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. But the pain is a real thing, so I do need to be careful how often I use those. Let's give it a quick measurement. Can you guys see that okay? We're going to throw it on here. Let's throw that caliper on. We squeeze it down. Oh, nice. This one's coming in at 6.69. You see that? Now, here's what I'm going to do. Everett, thanks for being here. That measurement was on a GHP2. Here's its brother. This one is the GHP3. It is 66 pounds. 66 pounds. Oh, Butter Nuggets here. We know who that is. let's see how much bigger the spring is to accomplish that. So again, this one is, oh, did it the wrong way. The thread was in the way. Watch this, watch this, watch. Everybody watch. Put it on, squeeze it down. 7. This one is 7. Yeah, it's way out of time. 6.73. Oh, I love the golden turd. Thanks. So then what's this one? You see that? We're talking about hundredths of a difference. There are only hundredths of a difference in the spring. I bet the naked eye, look at the naked eye. The naked eye can't even tell that those aren't the same thickness. Well, actually, chat, can you tell that, can anybody in the chat tell that the top one is slightly thicker? Because the tag on the top one is actually 66. Yeah, it's more out tolerance. But look at this. 60. Your naked eye can tell it. Oh, Angela White. Thanks for the serious answer. Oh, wait, you guys can see that? Alpha, you saw that too? Ja, you saw that mushroom? Okay. Hey, guys, let me do this then. If you saw that, I'll be live tomorrow between 3 and 4. It's going to be pretty crazy. Holy crap, man. That's very nice. Hey, thanks for that. Thanks for that super like. I'm going to show you some. If you guys saw that, this one is harder to tell. Tell me if you can see the difference here. Well, we'll measure it first. So supposedly this one, the G, this is supposed to be the smallest one of all the ones on the table. Hi, ASMR. So this is even easier than the other. Holy crap. This one's even easier. This one's 4.87, 4.88. We'll bring it up to the camera. You see that, right? But try this one. This one is super close in strength, so I honestly wonder if you can see a difference. Okay, yeah, that's thicker. That's thicker. Hey, J Prize Fortnite. Hey, thanks. ASMR, you sub? Thanks, man. Very cool. Very cool. Watch. Well, here, let's do it the other way now. Let's make sure it's a real thing. So I'm going to use, you subbed? Thanks. I'm going to put the smaller gripper on top. Let's take a look. Let's see who here can tell. Oh, if I'm being honest, I actually think I can tell a difference there. I see a difference there. Anybody else see that? That difference translates. That means that the one on the left, Angela White, you saw that too? Okay, good. This one is 15 pounds heavier to close. It takes 15 pounds more of pressure to close that rather than this. This one's super easy. Logan, thanks for being here, Logan. Alpha, it's actually a massive difference. I wish it wasn't. Hey, Side Sports. Side Sports, you sub, brother? Thanks, that's really nice of you. Sids, my apologies, Sid Sports. For me butchering the name, we're going to do a set for Sid Sports. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll be a bigger YouTuber. I'm just really happy doing what I'm doing here. 1 and 2, 3. Marius has them. 4, 5. We've got somebody from Ghana. Nice. Are your hands really strong? Yeah, my hands actually are decently strong. That's my, it sounds dumb to say, it's the thumb bicep. This muscle controls the movement of the thumb. So I'm probably the only human that calls it a thumb bicep, but I do. And if I train too much during the day, this actually gets really, really tight, really, really hard. Thumb bicep. It's kind of hard to show how strong the other fingers are. I am not, let's be clear, I am not saying I have like the strongest hands. But yeah, man. Oh, that's cool, Sids. But I would say, yeah, they're pretty strong, I guess. Oh, and to ASMR, I've been going live for about 10, maybe 11 weeks now. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Nice, 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 nice. We'll do one more, and then I'm going to talk about some more differences. I want to measure some more springs, too. Can I remind you guys of something? This channel, June 14th, we do community events. June 14th, I rented out the Mall of America, the Rotunda at the Mall of America. We're holding the North American Grip Championships there. It'll be the biggest grip contest held. The strongest people, and I'm not making that up, the strongest people in North America with the strongest hands are going to be there. I honestly, oh, Seb Asaki, look at this. We do this for a reason. Let me demonstrate. This is going to be the Seb demonstration. Anybody who talks to me, I like to try to talk to them back. So we'll use this gripper. It rates 60 pounds of pressure. This thing in the middle is a set block. If you notice, this does not fit my hand. My hands are 7 5/8, 7 5/8 long. And even then, they don't fit. So in contest, you can do this. Training for contest specifically. That's what I'm doing. I'm hosting a massive one at the Mall of America, June 14th. We'll stream it live here, watch. But before I close this, Seb, I have to show my judge that I didn't bring the handles too close. So I have to do this. I put it through to demonstrate to him we've got a minimum closing distance. Does that make sense? God, I hope that helps somebody. I hope that made sense. This is a GHP2. Now, these grippers down here are kind of fun. These are actually, this is a true story. What I'm going to tell you is true. So let me show you a couple. Oh, you're welcome, brothers. No problem. 2 demonstrations named after the Seb. Yeah, man, we do demos after people sometimes. So we've got this one. This one's for kids. I'm showing you, these are designed for kids. I think it's cool that a company, hey, thanks for the cool hands. I think it's cool that a company designed some small hand grippers. Yeah, they compete doing this for sure for kids. It's a way for kids to get into grip early. You know what I mean? Build up their hand strength. Now, these aren't so strong that they're going to hurt them. There are some adults. So this is the hardest one of the set, the gold. The gold actually takes about 35 pounds of pressure to close. So you'd have to be a kind of strong kid. And I say that knowing this, that this one that I demo all the time. Hey, Aiden, thanks for that cool emoji. This one only takes 31. So the gold gripper, honestly, is actually harder than this one, if you can believe it. I know that's kind of nuts. But Charlie, hi Charlie, hi Charlie, hi Charlie. The hands are decently jacked. So I train my grip every day. What we're doing now, these grippers are very light for everybody, not just for me. I'd say most of the people in the chat, and I'm being serious when I say that, most of the people in the chat could close these. So this is just kind of doing some maintenance strength training. Tomorrow, Saturdays, we grip hard. Saturdays, we do a couple things. Watch this. We'll do our grippers. We're going to use very hard grippers tomorrow. Way harder than anything on this table. And we're going to use the nickel pinch. Hey, Prance. The nickel pinch is tough because it's so tiny. You have to do this. Hey, Dan. You have to wrap your finger around the back. You can only get 2 fingers on there. You guys, CTR. Thanks for sending me a puppy in the box. And you have to pick it up like this. Boom. You attach weights here to a loading pin. And I'm going to try to break the world record. The world record's only 23.5 pounds, so it's not much. And can we be honest about something? Can we be totally honest? The reason why it's only 23.5 pounds, yeah, it's hard, but there's just a lot of people that could do more, but they just haven't. They haven't been exposed to the equipment. So if you've got some of the strongest hands, but you've never actually been exposed to the equipment, you know, how can you try to break the record? Richard Dalton, the king is here. Good to be king. Good to be king. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We do a lot of grip on here. Tomorrow's going to be a big grip day. I wouldn't want to miss it. I'll say this. I'll say a lot of things. Nobody's tried to answer that. Look at this numerical challenge. Can anybody get 64 divided by 8? Parentheses 2 plus 2 minus 4. I would love it if somebody took a crack at that. I would love it. If we get to 20, here, can you see this? Yeah, you can see it. Get to 27, we get 2,700 subs tonight. I'm going to do a gripper giveaway. We've done them in the past. People seem to like them. Here's how our gripper giveaway works. I ask a question, a riddle. I'll do a verbal one. This isn't what we'll use, but the verbal one will be something like, the more of me you take, the more you leave behind. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. So if we get to that number, I'll ask a riddle, and then the first person in the chat that can answer it gets the free gripper, and I'll pay your shipping. Ricky Hall. Oh my God, nobody look now. Try to figure it out on your own. We have a very smart person in the chat. We don't always get those, but tonight we have it for sure. Somebody who gets the right answer, would you be able to? Lovely driftwood. I like where your head's at. I really like that answer. Can somebody who gets the answer, can you show your work? Because I know people aren't going to probably get it. Hey, Colin. Thanks for being here. There's always some people with different, it's PEMDAs, with different opinions on the numbers. I do mine. I get mine from Google. Hey, Ja. Google had a specific answer for that one. You know what I mean? Blueberry muffin. Ding, da, ding, da, ding, ding, da, ding, da, ding. Yeah, you've been on the live chat before, I think. Thanks, Blueberry muffin. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. So this gripper here is pretty easy. Local government, Bamba boy, local government. Well, well, well. Let's measure a gripper we haven't measured yet. So this is the gripper we'll give away. So we should always zero it out. Let's see how strong this hand gripper is. Turn it on. We're already zeroed and we're shot. So swipe this back. Swipe it out. T-dot. Thank you, T-dot. So this is 6.5. 6.03, 6.4, right? Nice, nice. So this hand gripper is going to be about the same strength as this one. It's going to be a hand gripper that takes, dude, the lag is real. There's no doubt. It's going to be about 60 pounds of pressure to close this one. Hey, Jock, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Jock? Do you have a sec? Let's clean this. Zooey 7. Could you do me a quick favor? Could you see what we're at, what the channel's at for subs? Manning Walker, probable cause X, powerful cause. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Thanks. Just curious if we're near 27. If we're not, it's okay. Look it. Clean it up. We'll bang out some reps on these grippers. So oftentimes on the channel at night, I'll do some hard gripper closes and demonstrate things like that. Oh, okay. Still cool. Still pretty cool. 2.26 is actually, oh, holy crap. Actually, we're not that far away from 2,700 now that I think about it. Hey, Xander, thanks for checking. Zoo, thanks for checking. It's very cool that you guys helped me out like that. How do I have 2.62? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing the way you say it. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, Bama boy. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut this gripper for everybody, and I'm going to walk through what we do in a grip contest. Sound good? So I host grip and strongman. Hey, listen to this. This is something that's true. Oh, cameraman editor. Heck yeah. I'd take regional government for that. I'd take regional government as an answer. I really would. Well, I'd say, Xander, just keep grinding. Keep grinding. So because of the channel, this is a true thing. I wish Reggie was on to hear this. Hunter, all right, Hunter's got a point. This channel, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of live strength and fitness. We do a lot of challenges for our hands grip, but it's a community channel, and I was just going to get into that. Because of this channel, we talk about grip and things on here. I was contacted by a gym, a chain of gyms. Have anybody here heard of Los Campeones? They're in 5 states. They're going to, for the first time, be at the Arnold Classic this year. They're going to have their own booth. God, I wish I was down there. They reached out to me. They saw what we do here. They got a hold of me, and they said, you know what? Sounds like you know a lot about sport. Sounds like you have heard of them? Oh, nice. Sounds like you know a lot about strongman, because I used to be a light and heavyweight pro strongman. I talk about that. I tell stories on the channel. They said, would you be willing to come out? Thanks, Richard, for doing that. I really mean it. Thanks. They said, would you be willing to host a strongman contest? We'll come up with the equipment. We'll have the chairs. We'll have all that stuff. We need you to organize, figure out the specific events and all that stuff. So June 28th, June 14th, remember, we rented out the Mall of America, the Huntington Bank Rotunda. Because look at these Christmas grippers. Aren't they sick? Aren't they sick? We rented out the Mall of America, Huntington Bank, because we're having the North American Grip Championships, sponsored by GIS. But 2 weekends later, June 28th, we're hosting a strongman contest at the Burnsville location, Burnsville Los Campeones. We're going to pound away. We're going to have a kick-ass strongman contest. And I actually mean that. It's going to be an extremely good time. Look at how tiny these springs are. Give me a second to measure this. So I turned it on. Got to zero it out. Always zero it out before you do something, right, gang? That probably makes sense. I probably don't have to say that. Look at this tiny little. The thumbnail for this channel, or for this stream, was me measuring this. Although it's coming out a lot lighter this time. This is only 3.42. This hand gripper, hey, Colin. Oh, yeah, we still do. I'm just saying these colors together kind of look like Christmas colors. Favorite holidays, Halloween. I wish I had an orange. Well, actually, I've got this one. This is orange and gold. Orange. Or black, I should say. This gold is orange-like, so for Halloween, maybe. So yeah. But no, I'm just excited to be hosting more contests. We like to do stuff in the community. We've got some surprise guests that will be attending. Maybe you guys will know who they are. It'd be pretty cool. Meanwhile, Thanksgiving is sick. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Or you could go, hey, you could do this. How about this classic one? Hey, guys, hey, Mung, Fingerwood. Hey, Mung, thanks for being here. Listen to this. Manji, squeeze it. Tell me if this rings any bells. Tell me. Warriors. Come out and play. Warriors. Does anybody know what that's from? Somebody here will know what that's from. Somebody here's got to know what that's from. Clean up these grippers just a tad, just a fraction more. Spice Guy's killing it. Thanks for the comments on the shorts today, Spice Guy. I appreciate that. All right, Manji wants me to, and game, yes. Manji wants me to shut it, Manji17, and boom. And I always show the handles. I show the handles so you don't have it. Michael Ramirez, gracias. Oye, y hi. Yeah, that Warriors movie is really good. I really like that movie. Up. Let's do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, the left hand's so tired. We got to go to the right hand. Got to get going. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for liking the channel. Those things. So, I don't know much about YouTube. I'm just kind of getting started. But I've learned that people actually liking videos, when they like it, somehow it shows the algorithm that, hey, that's cool. Just like an active chat. And that helps like push and distribute it further. I honestly never knew that. Learned that the other day. I'm usually pretty focused just on banging out these gripper reps. Oh, I feel old too. Hey, listen to this. I'm wearing a video game t-shirt right now. And I bet nobody knows what the heck it is. Hey, Aiden, sorry to hear. Has anybody, and I mean this, has anybody heard of the video game for NES called Contra? Anybody think the video game Contra is cool? Yeah, man, go watch it. I appreciate that. Oh, Aiden's back. Yeah, we know Aiden around here. Aiden's the real deal. Come on. We clean our hand grippers a fair amount. Trash can vids. Hey, trash can vids. Hey. Oh, okay, so some people have heard of the game Contra. You still own Contra Hard Corps? Contra Hard Corps actually I like Contra Hard Corps more than I like Super C. Hey, Cheese Point. I started when you say streaming, do you mean going live? I think that's what you mean. I think the first live I ever did, I did one in October at an eating challenge. Nonia's here. Yes. Hey, Nonia, I'm good, man. How have you been? It's been a little while. What's up? But then I started doing, oh, that's all right, man. I understand grinding. Grinding's the real thing. But then I started doing consistent, hey, thanks for all the likes. To the people that sent the funky emoji cons, that was very cool too. I hadn't seen most of those before. Oa Rocks, hey Oa Rocks, hi. Thanks for swinging in, thanks for stopping. Here's what we'll do. Oa Rocks is here, so let's do some demos on the grippers. We'll start with this fun one, ready? Lucifer, what's your question? Tried a climber's ledge to measure grip on a hand scale? No, that seems awesome. Have you? So we'll do them in order. This is the easiest one. Then you got to go to the red one. The red one's the second easiest. Then after this, you got to jump to the blue. We change colors. Thanks for that cool emoji, Aiden. That's pretty cool. So you bang out that. Then you go to the black one. The black one's a step up. It's an up in class. So we go, that's cool. My brother's a climber. I mean, he's not like a pro or anything, but he does it all the time. And then the last one's this gold one. My hand is wet. We've cleaned a lot of grippers. So so look at this. Do you see, if you look closely, you see how this one doesn't have any knurling? It's just smooth. I'll show you. Of the minis, these are the minis. The minis, the gold is the hardest. The hardest one on the table is this. The hardest one on the table is this. It's a 113. It's by Bluegill fishing. I honestly wish I had some buddies that fished so I could go out and they could show me kind of how to do that. I don't know that much about fishing. It's just super fun. This one ranks at 113 pounds of pressure to close. Do you see that? That's pretty hard. Xander, thanks for sending those, brother. This gripper, by contrast, because you said what's the hardest, this is the easiest. Look how easy this one is. Even a wet hand gripper. I can go like this. When you do it like this, it works your thumb. You see how it kind of tenses up, right? But by contrast, if I even take one slightly harder, I can close my thumb there. It's just hard. In fact, you can kind of, if you look close, maybe you can see, you see kind of the muscles on the inside kind of flex. So I'm actually having to squeeze that one pretty hard, but this gold one, there's no way. Well, let's say this. Help me out. What was that? 56 kgs, I suppose? Because if it was 50, it'd be 50 kgs would be about 110. So 56 would then be 112 and change. It's a really fun. I actually think this is one of the nicest grippers I own. It's the standard. It's a standard gripper. This is the platinum from Canon PowerWorks. The knurling on this. Well, first of all, a fun game to play is see if you can see through this hole. God dang it. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Finally. I've been trying to show this all night. Hey, Colin Trigg. And finally, I got it to work. Nice. In any event, so I actually think their products are pretty freaking solid. I like using these. You're asking the right question. I love when people ask. No, 56 is not that much. I mean, some people can't close it. Aiden Blanton, we have a new Aiden in the chat. Aiden Blanton. And okay, we have a new Frog and a new Aiden here. I got to be honest, tonight's going very well. I'm enjoying myself. Let's do this. Because everybody's hitting me up with the good questions, I'll do a demo. I'm going to do a demo for our guy. Take this hand gripper, for example, the guide. Somebody said, Briscoe. Yeah, Briscoe. This is the COCG. Look at that. This is what, so when everybody thinks the captain of Crush, they think of this. This is the trainer. Hey, Briscoe, let me hit you with this. Let me do some reps for you. That was nice of you to ask. Nina's back. Nina from Rhode Island's back. And thanks for the laughing disco. So, in a grip contest, this is what you do. You walk up to the table. You say, Judge, I'm ready to go. You pick, Atticus, they help a lot. I'll explain more in a second. You pick your gripper. This one is 53 pounds of strength to touch the handles, right? 53 pounds of strength. So what I'll do is I'll say, okay, I want to close this one. The judge will allow me to do this. Poyish fish, 161 is the hardest one I've ever done. I cannot do that any longer. Because it doesn't fit my hand, right? I'm allowed to do this. Dang, guys, sub and like the channel. This is going very well tonight. I can't believe how many people are supporting me. Thank you so much. Watch. But before I close it, I have to do this. I have to show the judge, one, that there's a minimum distance. I didn't reel it in too far. I just went to there. So for the gentleman who asked the question, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Come on. 5, and 6, and come on, 7. Now left hand feels a little left out. Left hand, we got to show left hand some love. So squeeze it in. All right, referee, look. I put it in my hand, but I can still pass the block through. So good one. Come on, 2, 3. Some contests, you only have to go this way. Up, up. Does that make sense why we do that? This is called a set block. When you take a hand gripper, let's use a super easy hand gripper to demonstrate. When you take a hand gripper, this one is done by Canon PowerWorks, you put it in your hand like this, and when you use your other hand, the non-closing hand, to position it like this, you see how I positioned it? I use this to position it. That's called set. It's called setting the gripper. And now it's set in my hand. But before I go to close it, I have to do this. I have to pass this through. I want to show my judge. See, judge, I may have used 2 hands to get it in here. Hey, the Alvarado. But up, up. I can still close it. It's still a minimum distance. Hey, bootlace. Boom, 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 boom. That's why we use a set block. It's an attempt, and here, let's do it with this hand gripper. It's an attempt to allow people to get it where they're comfortable. We'll do it with the trainer. Thanks for the happy poop. I can't believe I said that out loud. It allows someone whose hand doesn't fit a gripper, like this, to go up, 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 go, 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 up. Here you go. Dirt bikes in the house. And then it says, go, come on, close it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Yeah, you are back. That's why you're allowed to use it, right? Here, I'll do a quick demo in the right hand. Hello, Thunderwolf. Hello, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. All right, Judge, I'm ready. Look, it's 53. My gripper is 53 pounds of pressure. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go 5 reps. 1, come on, come on, come on. 2, come on, come on, come on. 3, come on, come on, come on. 4 and 5. Look. Chat, did those handles touch? Are those handles touch? If you hear it clicking, there's a very chance the handles are touching. Now, here's an interesting gripper we haven't spoken about tonight. Look at this. Olivia, you're here. Atticus. Oh, I've been gripping for a while. I got big into it in my early 20s. Then I took a break for a while. I got back into my 40s. This is the beginner. Do you guys want to know something? Listen to give me 5 seconds. Listen to this hand gripper. If you want one of these, they no longer made their collectibles, and they hardly made any Bs, the beginner. They hardly made any. It's the same strength as a trainer. You'd literally have to come up with $400, and more importantly, you have to find someone who's willing to sell it, because most people that own this gripper, a beginner, nobody wants to part with it. These are hardcore collectors. This is a $400 gripper. Hey, you want me to blow your mind more? You want to get your mind blown? Look at this. Look at all these together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They don't make these anymore. These are the GHP Juniors. If you want to get these, they're almost impossible to find. It is going to set you back about $300. I got this. Oh, John, honestly, that's high praise. I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that. I got these for $250 because I knew someone. But nope, you're going to pay $300. And you can still use them if you're an adult. Obviously, I'm using it right now. But they're not designed for adults. They're designed for little tiny kids. Now, let's look at something else that's interesting. Let's say you want one of these grippers. It's a sharp-looking gripper. It is, Nina, it is still 28. See that? It's the GHP level 2. The GHP level 2. It's a first generation. Hey, bussing babies. This gripper that weighs 60, you'd have to pay $350 to get this. These are so hard to come across. Nobody wants to sell them because they're collectors. Let's shut this collector's one. Everybody's been so generous with the likes and subs. Let's just do a quick set. I'm going to pass this through. All Outdoors, what do you use these for? Building hand strength. Thanks for being here, Bussing. Thanks for being here, All Outdoors. Thanks for being here, Reindeer Games. What's your question? Elissa, oh, I can't put them away. I'm using them. Come on, wrap. So you're allowed to wrap your fingers around it. Make sure the pinky, see my pinky's not on there now. Make sure you get your pinky on there. So now it is. And now show the crowd. Look, 1, 2, come on, 3, come on, 4, come on, and 5. Like that. We'll bang it out in the left hand. We'll use a little different gripper in the left hand. Let's use this one. Yeah, it's because they're no longer manufactured. That's a lot of it. Some of them have very difficult 44. I'm 44. Here we go. Left hand's doing it for all the great questions. And 1, 2, come on. 3, come on. 4 and 5. Look what we just did. You see that? Yeah, you are back again. This is the Bone Crusher, 150. The Bone Crusher 150 is a hard gripper to find, although a hard gripper to find, very inexpensive. Zero it out. I'm going to measure this for you. Ready? Why not do the full extension? Soy face, I'll do a couple full extensions for you, and I'll explain why. There's a very specific reason. But that's the right question, right? Oh, no way. This is 6.09. Hang on a second. Hang on. That's you guys see that, right? Do you see that measurement? 6.05. Are you serious? Hang on. Okay, then hang on. It must be this one. One of these others is super close to that. Yeah, this one is almost that. Those are 1,000. How is that possible? So I'm a little flummoxed now. How the hell? How are these? Yeah, please sub. I appreciate you sub. I can't believe that. Please look. Do you see the difference? So it's only a couple thousands, but honestly, I think I can see that the bottom one is thicker. Does the bottom one looks thicker, right? And here's what I mean. Put in this easy one. Whiz Flipper, thanks, man. I really am. You can clearly see now that the gripper on top has 3 wider coils. The 3 coils together are wider. But my question is, right here. Hey, Hiffer boy, how are we doing? Right now, we're measuring our grippers. We're comparing and contrasting and talking about the price of them. It's super fun, man. Oh, the bottom is thicker. Wait, you guys can actually see that? Nice, man. Can you do 2 at once? Well, you ask, so I'll do it right now. Does this count? What if I do, would you accept the Christmas collection? The Christmas colors. What if I do these 2? Does that count? Oh, that counts. Okay, great. So I'll put one in here. Put the other one in here. Now it's a little tough. Lennox. It's a little hard to get the pinkies on. Let me try though. Doesn't count. Hillfire says, boom. So I can shut those. Got them. I might be tensile strength and makes one harder than the other. That's really smart. I like that logic. I really like that logic. What would count? Which two would count? It sounds like some people in the chat are less than pumped that I use those grippers for a double. Bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Remember, tomorrow on the channel, Saturdays we grip. To be honest, we're just kind of messing around with the grippers. We cleaned our grippers earlier. Some people will remember the fun we had when we did this. So, what's the block for, Jocko? Great question. Oh, you did? You liked and sub? I don't know. I'm guessing you guys are going to be around 65 degrees tomorrow. That would be my guess. Oh, we go to the gym. We go pretty hard after the gym. Make sure to brush your grippers. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that is good advice. I always do that. Oh, that's right. I owe him an explanation, soy face. So first I'm gonna do one of two things. Actually, I'll answer both questions at the same time. Somebody asked what that metal block was for. And somebody else, soy face, he wants to know why we don't do a full extension. And that's a pretty easy thing for me to answer, so why don't I do it? We'll take our gripper. Let's take the guide. So you can. Yeah, well, actually, it's funny you mention that because, yeah, it is kind of like that. For a 40-year-old male, I'm a 44-year-old male. I have a hand dynamometer. I'd say anything the 135 to 145 range is acceptable. You start getting north of that, you're doing really well. So you can grab your gripper like this. So you see how it doesn't really fit my hand? Right. So what I do is I try to wrap the thumb across the top. Hey, licking branch. And then I have to use these top fingers. Watch my top fingers. See how hard they're working just to get them on the bottom? So that's a full range grip. I think we can all agree that at this point I did it with one hand, right? Watch the dexterity I try to use. Pinch it down. Yep, these are pounds. And then I wrap it, and I go 1, 2, 3. Now that's all fine and good if you're using easy grippers, right? And these are pretty easy grippers. Hey, Reindeer Games. Now what happens though, here's the problem. If you were to grab this 113, see the 113? And if I do that, it's still a wide gripper. In fact, it's even wider. I can't get my fingers anywhere near that. So here's what they allow. In grip sport is a thing. So this grip is 113 pounds. Hey, I'll do a live demo. For all the questions, here's a live demo. Here's how you do a max gripper attempt in a grip contest. Judge says, all right, Peterson, you're up. My name's Jeff Peterson. I pick my gripper. I say, I want this one. It's 60 pounds of pressure to touch these two hands together. He says, great. He says, all right, take your gripper, take your block. This is my block. He'll say, ready, set, go. Hey, the outside. And you go, ah, bop, bop. You can wrap your fingers. See what I'm doing? I'm pulling it in because I want my pinky to get on the end of it. So in order to do that, I actually end up getting those handles pretty close. We don't like doing that. We're just doing it to get the pinky on there. So watch what I do. I wrap all the fingers. I put my pinky on there. But before I close it, I open it up. And most contests say, hey, you need a minimum of, this is 30 millimeters, a minimum of 30 millimeters to be illegal close. So I go, watch. And then I shut it and I hold it. And the judge will have to say, yes, Jeff, in my case, Jeff, he did pass that through. It was a legal attempt. But then he's going to say this. He's going to say, all right, did those handles touch? So watch what I do in my left hand. I'm going to do an example of a non-official close. It's right there. I'm using my thumb to pinch. I'm pinching, pulling, pinch. That's so cool. And I wrap. Come on. Great. So I did that. Now, I passed the block through. I passed that part. But watch. Even if you go to here, the judge might say, well, that's not touched. Like, can you, oh God, I don't know if you can see that. Let me demo it like this. Here's what I'm trying to show you. I'm going to use my hands inverse as an inverse chest close. You see this now, right? You saw that? Here we go again. Boom. These are touched. Right here, that's still not touched. This doesn't count. You're close, but none of this counts. You actually have to physically touch and hold. Now, once you see a touch and hold, that's when the referee is going to say, all right, good. Oh, soy face. I'm so glad you showed that. You said that. So that's how you know if you got a legal close in grip sport. There's going to be a lot of people. Here's a common error. I'm holding a massive grip contest. I rented out the Mall of America June 14th. Feel free to stream it on here. This is an example of, well, I'll just show you, okay? People make this mistake all the time. They go like this. All right, Judge, I'm ready. You ready? Yep, go for it. Okay, go. Hey, Juan. They go, and then the miss. Or they do this. This is even worse. This is even worse. Here's how you burn up grip strength that you ought not to at a contest. You go, and you touch it quick and you set it down. Oh, hey, soy voice. Yes, Ryan, thanks for being here. Guy, Juan, thanks for being here. The Hounds Theory. Yeah, a debrief. I'm demonstrating how to close hand grippers at the moment. Post office. Oh, nice. People are answering the riddle. The riddle says, what has branches but no fruit or leaves? I love getting answers. Thanks, gang. So the problem with that person who did that rep, right? They were strong enough, but you have to listen to your judges, your referee. Every sport has judges and refs, and we do in grip sport too. So even though you put it here, look how strong this person is. They went, boom. They passed it through. You guys see how it's passing through, right? Sometimes you can even hear it. Do you hear it? Hey, Ethan. Like, it makes an audible noise. Now, this wouldn't count. You're not going through. Ned, I love it, Ned. Kieran, I love it. Ethan, I love it. Chase, I love it. Juan, you subbed. Gang, remember, if we get to 2,700 subs, I'm going to start giving away some grippers. I honestly think we're actually probably pretty close to that. Oh, Juan, you subbed. Thanks. So, yeah. So, the problem that a lot of people make, they get so you have adrenaline the day of a contest. You're pumped up. This is your passion. You've been training for it. You've been waiting 4 months. You traveled out of state. You rented the hotel. You flew into town. You paid the entry fee. You took time off work. And your first attempt, you just shake and you're just pumped. You go, okay, ref, ready? You'll see a lot of people do this. They'll clearly pass it through. You have to wait for the down. The fact that they tell you it's closed, even if you touch it and tap it fast, the noise is audible. Listen. Pretty obvious those handles touch. I don't think anybody's calling into question that those handles touch, but you didn't wait for the signal from your ref, so it's just not going to count. It's just not going to. Somebody was asking earlier, and now I have a chance to show it. So look at this. This is the hardest gripper we have on the table. Tomorrow on the channel, we will make grippers like this. Shut very, very easily. Hey, NVR, the branch is like Judicial Supreme. Holy crap, that's a great counterpoint. I'm looking for a different answer for the riddle. So this will be a gripper that gets easily put down tomorrow. But look at that. It's got the diameter of a spring of, well, let's try again. I love when my nose itches. It's so convenient. Of, 7 point, okay, call it 7.14. So what we've been using, and again, I'm not claiming that I'm doing big closes tonight. This is kind of what we've been using on the channel tonight. You subbed. I saw that. Yeah, thanks. I think the answer to the green price, 284. We're getting a different one, actually. But I tell you what, I'm seeing some really good answers in here. 4.91. Didn't even know this was a thing. The competition. Hey, I appreciate it, Redskin. Redskin, there are people coming. Do people know about the Iron Mine grippers? There are people coming who are going to do the Iron Mine number 4 at the contest. It's going to be, all right, I have to say something. Here's one thing that didn't work out for my contest at the mall. We've got a lot of cool things coming to the Mall of America on June 14th. We had for a snippet. Hey, Douglas Creed. We had a quick talk with ESPN The Ocho about trying to get them to come out and film the thing. The problem was, I didn't have any credible footage from other things I did. And they said, hey, what you're talking about makes sense. Mall of America is a great venue. Holy cow, all these things sound good. Hey, Landon. But they said, hey, without showing some of your stuff, live to us, without getting us the footage. So we're not messing around this time. We invested a lot of money to rent the mall and to host something like this. So we've got the professional videographer coming out. And I hope they make some great clips because I would love to get stuff like this on ESPN The Ocho. The library works. The library is an acceptable answer. So says the Google machine. Let's do this real quick. We had somebody say, and I never really thought about it, that this is ASMR, so listen. I probably wouldn't say it's a bush. The Hodis theory, I would say that. Here we go. We always clean our grippers. Hey, Rachel Young. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We've had an absurd amount of likes on the channel, an absurd amount of subs. Here we go. Actually, it's kind of fun to do this. Yes, KKL. Yes, I would say that for sure. Military counts for sure. We do. Hey, Why don't I give you a new riddle right now? Hey, Shrimp, for being here. I'll give you a verbal riddle, okay? Let's see who can get it the fastest. Hey, Gloria. Roja. Gloria Roja. So here it is. Everybody ready? What goes up, never down. What goes up, never down. Leafy greens, that's probably a good idea. But I'm not. I'll get into that in a second. So this is chalk. Did you see all the chalk that we just got out of here? Oh, some of the answers are starting to come in. Very nice. Adam, hey, what's up? Hey, Adam. The sub count. Thanks, True. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, man. Butter Nugget says blood pressure. David Lozano, your age, Junior, age, Soyface, age, Ryan, age, the Hoodist, age. God dang, a lot of people are getting some good answers. I'll say the answer in one's taxes. Sure, makes sense. The year, time. Wow, I've never thought about year. Nobody's ever said year before. Huh, yeah, we'll start taking year as a good one too. Taxes, yeah, that's a thing. Inflation, that's real. Yeah, I think I recognize your name. Thanks for being here, Cisco. Why don't we do a couple gripper shots? Let's pop some of these. You know what's crazy? If you travel north, eventually go south. Well, if I travel north, I go into Canada, and it doesn't take that long. We're in Minnesota. Hey, real quick, just because I'm curious, put the flag of the country you're from in the chat, if that's not asking too much. I'm super curious. Super curious. Entropy. Here we go. We'll take our set block. Let's do one more banger of a set. That's the sport. We want to use the guide. There it is. Hey, J. Neal. Hey. Yes! Alberta, Canada's here. Fantastic. America. That makes sense. I could see where we get a lot of that. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, you're Minnesota? Kyle Juski. I'm Minnesota too. Great, man. Great. This is used to measure the difference. Hank Weiser's here. He's from America, so watch. When you have a... Oh, John, I wish I knew what that flag was. Grip contest, you can reel in the hand gripper like this. Before you start doing your closes for the judge, you got to pass it through. This block demonstrates... Hey, low-key. Sweden? Is that Sweden? This demonstrates to the judge that the handles before you close. Belgium, I think. Math Peters. It shows that the handles are a minimum distance apart, right? That's why we use the block. We use it on the channel a lot. A lot of what I try to do, Mexico got a set of grippers. He's doing like every day. How can I get better grip strength? Not competitor or anything like that. Yeah, well, hand grippers is a great way to start. That's a great way to start. Jamaica. Oh, yeah, the calluses are the real deal. I've earned these calluses. I love it. Sanding calluses later. Now, that would be a good idea. Hey, Latch, you're coming from Australia? Thanks for being here, brother. That's very cool that you come from Australia. Bank. Ora rocks. You're so killing it. Banks is right. Yeah, you earn calluses around here. Whoa, we have 2 people? That's Belgium, right? Hey, Isaac, bro, we live. Philly's here? Dang, I don't think we have any subs from Philly. That's cool. Isaac, you were here the other day. Frusuk. Here we go. Let's check this out. Let's bust this out real quick. Let's measure this guy. Hey, you always have to zero it out, right? If you don't zero it out, what are you doing? Yannick, hey, bro, great to catch you live again. Hey, yeah, thanks for being here again. That's nice. Yeah, that looked like the Belgian flag. Camping. Well, we're doing a couple things. We're measuring some springs. Oh, thanks for the G's. Nice. Boondock. Late to the party. Why are you putting that thing in between them? Hang on. Let's measure this, and then we'll answer that. So this is 7.7. So this is the hardest gripper on the table. The hardest gripper on the table comes in at 113 pounds of pressure to close. And I would agree. Well, that's actually not that hard. If you're familiar with the iron mine grippers, whoa, Damian Gabriel, where's that flag from? You could use certain oils to make your calluses. Yes, that is correct, Remix. Thank you, Remix. Good point. This is the equivalent of a hard iron mine number 2. That's all that is. Dino Kid. Hey, Dino Kid. But if we measure some of the other ones and check it out, look at the difference in springs. You'll see it's quite big. If that one was 7.7, and it is, this one's 5.78. G elevation. Lista? See what I'm saying? So essentially, the channel, what we're doing is we build hand strength here. Tonight we're using different grippers. Ethan, how do you feel about cheese curds? Love them. We're in Minnesota. We love cheese curds here. Not as much as people in Wisconsin, though. See that? This one's a little sloppy. Haven't been cleaning it right. Tomorrow on the channel, too, we're going to knock out... Hey, Ethan Steele, thanks. We're going to knock out a lead less. Yeah, math is hard, Ned. This is the pinch grip. It's the nickel. You put your finger on like this. Hey, GPR. Like this. You're from Scotty? You're from Wisconsin, Nee? Nice, man. Hey, Jim Sock. Oh, yeah, I got to get stronger, no doubt. Oh, you're from Quebec? I didn't know they did that. I thought it was just a poutine. And the world record on this implement is only 23.5 pounds. Isn't that wild? 23.5 pounds is the most anybody's ever lifted using this. I'm from Minnesota, actually. Thanks for more happy poop, everybody. It's pretty cool. So the answer is 2. 1, to the question, what goes up never goes down. Dude, listen, I'm speaking to everybody listening. I'm talking to Nee. June 14th, have you ever been to the Mall of America? June 14th, we rented out the Mall of America, the Rotunda. We're hosting the 2026 North American GSI Championships. Dude, you should come. You should come back. You should come hang out at it. Yeah, it's so hard. Well, it's the coordination too. You really have to learn how to focus. So the metal is pretty slick. It's like highly polished, right? Right here. Yeah, June 14th, brother. You slip your finger on the back. You put your thumb on the front, and you really got to pinch. You have to. So usually most people crush their hands. They use a grip like this. You really have to focus and teach yourself how to go like this. And I'm not good at it yet. I think that climbers would probably be pretty good at this. I feel like climbers are so good at grabbing things at odd angles. And I just don't have any experience with that type of dexterity, you know what I mean? What goes up and doesn't go down? The calendar. That's smart. Oh, you do? Rasta, use them for that? That's great. Well, I'll say this. Yo, you can use chalk. The answer is age. Age always goes up, never down. Yeah, I was shouting you out there, brother. Age always goes up, it never goes down. So that's that riddle. Here we go. Climbers' fingers are crazy since they're gripping on the side of the mountain. I agree with that. I think climbers are crazy in general. Forget about just their fingers. Can't we just talk about it? Talk about everything about them? These grippers I use, these here. Hey, thanks for all the fun emojis. These are actually children's grippers. I can prove that to you. We'll take the Captain of Crush trainer, which I think a lot of you are familiar with, the COC, the Captain of Crush trainer. You see the difference in size? Pretty massive. Here's the biggest difference. So the handles don't affect the strength of a gripper. The diameter of the coil does a great deal. And I think we can see here that it's just a massive difference. The forms are decent size. They could always be bigger. They could always be better. 5'10". This is the trainer. Let's bang out some reps on the trainer. We'll use our fun set block. We got in here. We got in here. Colin, you are back. When you finally crush number 3, crush grip at a 3M, start bleeding every... Are you building that blood patina for... That's funny. Lonta. Hi, Lonta. How are you, Lonta? So, a couple quick reminders for everybody. Tomorrow, if you... Nobody has to sub, but if you do end up subbing, turn on notifications. You won't miss it. So, during the week we go live in the evenings. During the weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, we usually go live somewhere between 3 and 4 normally. Tomorrow, we will be going live. And it will likely between 3 and 4. We're going to do max hand grippers. So people that were saying all night, shut a hard one. Hey, Larish, I don't think this is a very hard one. I'm very capable, but we're trying to save our grip strength for tomorrow. We're also going to do a lot of work with some really thick dumbbells, which is really going to, my best ever was 385. My best now is 330. That's what I can consistently do. The big thick handle dumbbells really work your thumb pads, right? The thumb bicep. This thing controls this. It's a great question you're asking. It's 11:47. So we're going to go after that. Now, we have a member challenge, a chat challenge tomorrow. We hit our sub count tomorrow. We're going to go for a new world record on this. This is the nickel pinch by Gorilla Strength. If you go to Gorilla Strength, GorillaStrengthEquipment.com and buy anything and use the code BMW, you get this for free. If you want any of their equipment, it works out to be a pretty good deal. So I'm going to go like this, wrap that thumb. I'm going to go for that big lift. The lame thing is, I actually am positioned on there really well. I wish there was some weight hanging on the bottom so I could test it. Half the problem with this is just trying to figure out how to get your fingers on here the best way. Again, I think climbers would be great on it. All that being the case, here are the final answers. We do this every night. We replay what took place. What has branches but no fruit or leaves? What has branches but no fruit or nor leaves? You could have said, so the Google answer, right, is bank, but I would have taken library. I would have taken river. And somebody else, what was the other good one somebody said? Government. And then somebody else said, well, there's branches to government, so maybe that doesn't count. The PEMDA, this one is tough. Kevin Timmer, I'm with you. This one's tough. But if you do the math and you show your work, and a couple people did, it should come out to 28. 28 is actually the right answer there. 28. I'll tell you what, it's 11:49 where I am. I would love to talk about this another 5 hours, but I got to eat something. Hey, bussing babies, I got to go ahead and get some protein in this system, so we're winding down. But sub the channel if you want. If you don't, no problem. You can always lurk. Turn on the notifications. We're definitely going live tomorrow. And this gripper, which was the hardest one on the table, we'll put some on the table tomorrow that are 200 plus, and we'll see what we do with them. You caught me cheating on the riddle. Yeah, people like to do that. That's okay, man. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, I'm excited to see everybody tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. Appreciate it. We'll catch you then. I hope you had a good